going on, everyone? It's October 18th. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. We're sitting one of our trusty spots we call the Mohawk strip. We have a trophy clover, Antler King trophy clover to our left in a Mohawk strip of the gas line. And over here is where we got our corn. And this is the first evening I've got to sit by myself, so we're going to see what can happen. Self-filming. Probably won't shoot a doe tonight. We got some dinner plans. I mean, maybe if it's perfect, but I'm pretty excited to be in this stand. This is one of my favorite spots to sit. So we're just going to hang out and see what we can make happen. Been seeing a lot of good bucks come out just after dark. We got the spy point cameras up. They send the pictures to your phone, and they've been sending pictures about 8 o'clock every night, an hour after dark. But tonight's supposed to get pretty cold. Frost in the morning, so we'll see what happens. It cleared up quite a bit today, and it's actually nice out. The wind laid down, that's huge. So I'm thinking some stuff's going to want to move tonight. We've already seen a turkey on the way in under the stand, and when I was climbing up there was a doe off to my left, trying to get to that clover. So we are going to shut up and see what we can make happen tonight. Stay tuned. Hopefully it's a good night. Meh. Alright, what's happening, everyone? It is October 19th. We just punched our doe tag, and it's been a crazy morning. It's cold, frosty, a lot of deer moving. We've actually called in a couple with the horns, little bucks. Had doe all around us. So the bad thing about it is we're hunting this Mohawk strip, and there's still a lot of leaves where I can't see either way very far. But I was watching a doe that was coming in behind me and across the food plot, and I turned around and looked. She hung up at like 70 yards, and I turned around and there was a mom and two fawns at 20 yards right behind me, and she let me do a lot of moving, get the camera moved around, and it's almost choppy footage because she was so close, and I was trying to. It wasn't very fluid, so we got the shot. It was a good big doe. She went right over there and laid down. But what I'm seeing is I've seen a good shooter buck today. I didn't get on film. He was running down through the leaves over there where I couldn't really get on him. I'm seeing a lot of activity on that point where my doe just went. I may end up trying to get this stand moved over there about 75 yards. And it looks like they were working a scrape over there. So go see what's going on with it. But stay tuned. I guess the only thing left is some buck tags. So we got Hagen is down to just a buck. Taylor's down to just a buck. And now I'm down to just a buck, which is good. So we'll make it happen, and look forward to getting out to Indiana. Be getting out there November 8th. So stay tuned. It's going to be action-packed. It's going to be crazy. So stick with us. Alright, it's been about an hour since I shot that doe. I'm going to get down. I'm going to walk over and make sure she's down where I thought she went down at. She got into a little clump of thick weeds, and I just never saw her come out. So I guess I'm gonna get down, and I guess I'll just self-film this recovery. It should just be laying right there. Shouldn't be nothing crazy. But we're gonna go get this deer taken care of. So let's get on the ground and we'll see if we can find her. All right, what's happening? We're on the ground. We're gonna walk out here about 10 yards to where my arrow is, and we'll just walk straight across from there, and we'll get this done. Should be an easy track, unless she got up, but I don't think she did. She can't handle that schwacker. So, alright, let's go check her out. I'm just gonna flip it over and just do this live time. How's that sound? Alright, so this is what I'm talking. We're just in a little chunk of woods strip between a gas line and that gas line. So we got the old and the new. And this one came up the new gas line. She was gonna try to cross this trail right here, which would have been, I don't know, 5 yards too, but she tricked me for a second. Ease out here in case there's something. Oh. And I'm gonna say that's Dad just shot a something. Might as well get the Ranger for 2 deer. So it's opening day of the early season muzzleloader too. And I'm assuming he just whacked a doe or a bear. Here's my arrow. Got the Mohawk. And there's the stand. There's Dad calling. Let's see what he's had. Hello.
Did you hear me shoot?
I did. What'd you get?
I don't know. I think I hear him though, but I didn't know if you were on the ground or what, so I let him walk right across here. When they got over to the path here going towards our Niles's, I waited for him to get over there because I knew you wouldn't be over that way, so I shot. And, you can't tell. There's smoke in the air, so it's probably 80 yards. Ran into our woods.
Alright, well, let me walk across and check the stow, and then I'll be down. Alright?
Okay, just hold out here, I guess, huh?
Alright, I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Alright, bye. So in case you can't tell, we're on a mission this year with doe. We've kind of decided our buck-to-doe ratio is not very good, so the rut is what we always call vanilla. So we were on a mission to get rid of some mature does and kind of even out the population to make that rut a little better. So sounds like Dad just took a doe. But anyways, back to this. Anyways, I'm sitting here. Just stands right there. Here's my arrow. And I'm not even going to look for blood because I know she went over across the way. So this, if you remember, this is one of our food plots that we did this year. This is the Antler King Trophy Clover. And these deer are just all around this. I may not have shot it out of it, but it keeps them in the area. Yeah, she's right there. So, we all saw her go in here. She tried to handle the schwacker, but I haven't found a whole lot of deer that can. Somewhere in here she was hanging out. But, yeah, there she was right here. So this is that devastation. I mean, everyone's got their broadheads, but this is a massacre in here. I mean, if you can't... We'll just say from... I don't know how that deer even stood as long as it did. I mean, this is just insane devastation. If you don't like these broadheads, I don't like you. I mean, this is a crazy amount of blood. And here she is. So what happened was, it looks like maybe I just caught one long because it was such an angle. I can see the exit holes almost out her belly. It's a hard shot at that angle, honestly. It's almost right under you. So I will get a tag on it and get some better pictures. But so here's the deer, and if you could look, the stand is in that clump right there. So I love it. I love this time of year, absolutely. Everything involved with it. Got family hunting, kids involved, I mean, it's just awesome. So, this is my favorite time of year. And that's why right there we got some good food. a lot of hard work that we do all year with food plots and hanging stands and all that pays off when you get a deer on the ground, buck or doe. So, alright, let's go down and see what old man's got.
Yep.
Alright guys, so got the deer tagged. It only went about 50 yards. If you're looking at the deer like me, normally you look for an exit or an entry hole here. Now this deer was so close that it actually went in perfect and came out super low. So that's why you can't see a shot here, but this deer, you couldn't ask for a better shot. Schwacker broadheads, we just have so much confidence in these things. These things are just nasty. They're so simple, they never fail on us, they always open, and they're just devastating. So, another one for the Schwackers, Matthews, Luminox, hunting over Antler King food plots, you name it. We can pitch it all day. So, let's take this down, get it taken care of, and then get out this evening and see if we can't get Hagen a buck. So, alright guys, thanks.